Alrighty, welcome back everybody to the stream. Just gonna make sure everything is going good for the audio. Yeah. Sounds good. Good enough at least. We're back to play a little bit of that Walking Dead. Season 2. I know I said it in the last one as well, and I know not a lot of people care. Some people do. I know definitely the people who have played this series care about this, but I went back, like far back on my channel to when I originally played this when I was a kid. These screens were all different. It wasn't just this last one. And I knew some shit was different, but like it's a lot different. A lot more different than what I remember. This, like, the themes and everything. Like, basically all of these are different. Every single one of these are different, either slightly or, like, by a huge margin. But, yeah, I thought this one was creepy. The original version of this was, like, the creepy one. But I'm gonna look this up right now and find it. Because I did see this as well. So, I also went back and I actually downloaded, because it's still on the App Store, there's a Walking Dead Season 2 app. And if you download it and you don't purchase any episodes, you can see some of these, like, screens. So, like, if you have a phone, I don't know why you would ever want to play this game on your phone, but it has some of these screens that I was talking about with the different backgrounds and the different angles and the different themes. Kinda like they were more so based on like the unnerving atmosphere that the original story was supposed to have. I mean, it still has it. Again, it still does have it, but it's nowhere near what it could have been. Let me see if I can find this. It's like I'm doing it just like I did in the last stream. Which, if you're watching this in the future, and if you're not interested, just skip forward a little bit, but you might want to stick around. This is pretty interesting stuff here, and it goes into much deeper shit that I'll talk about later on once I get a little closer into the, or once I'm towards the end of this season. I also remember, too, one of the biggest changes was Clementine's face right here. Because when this first came out as a demo, her face looked weird as hell. And I thought that I was losing my mind, but they definitely did update her face. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. If I can, let's see. There we go. I can mute all my audio, and then I can put on the cut music and cut scenes from the chapter select screen here. Hold on. Display capture. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit. Display capture should be on. Right? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Check this out. Pretty cool stuff here, man. As you can see, oh, I'm gonna turn it up for myself too. I can hear it a little bit better. Hopefully it's coming through all right though. Yeah, as you can see, that's the original episode 1. Original episode 2. Totally different theme. Different background song. Originally, too, I think this guy here named Troy, I believe, he was actually supposed to take Carver's place until they got Michael Madsen in on Carver's spot, which honestly I think was a good choice. I like Michael Madsen as an actor, and I liked him as a voice actor even more. This one, yeah, check this out. This is some shit out of Silent Hill, man. These songs are like, I don't even really need to say much about it, and I don't want to talk too much over it, but like, it just goes to show how unnerving the original story was supposed to be. You can tell just by looking at these slides. Even though the story changed, I wish they kept them in. Like, just, you know, something. Like, look at the way Clementine's looking away. The angle is different. You're staring at some sort of shadow, some menacing shadow. Like, my assumption would be Carver or something, you know. You got Rebecca, who I think apparently was supposed to die in this episode as well. In, like, childbirth or something. I mean, I don't know if that's all true, but that's just based off of what I remember. I'm doing a little searching as well. Let's go to the next episode. Holy cow. Oh, yep, here we go. Like, doesn't that sound so much more menacing? More surreal? More, like, eerie? And I'm not saying the original, like, what we got right now in the final version isn't eerie as well, but this is way better. Clementine's face is, like, it's a totally different angle. And again, some of these, like, you can see some snippets of these throughout different builds of the game, depending on what platform you're playing on, depending on which version you have. Like I said, just for shits and giggles, I re-downloaded this game on the iPhone, and while the slides are not the same, they do have some of the songs. I believe it's the third one, episode 3, and this episode, and possibly episode 2. I know episode 5 was not on there, though. This whole thing, I don't think ever got close to the finished product. I think this is just left in the files from data mining. Oh, this is... Okay, so this is what I was talking about in the last episode, right? This is the original screen now. Because the last episode, or the last stream I did not have this original panel. It just had the song, but look at that. You can see Clementine right there. Like, oh, man, there's a lot. There's so much shit, so much cut content in this. I will love to talk more about it once we get closer to finishing this season, because a lot of it is spoiler territory stuff. Turn down the desktop audio. There we go. Now we're back to the game. But yeah, if you don't have access to this for some whatever reason and you're watching this on your phone, go and download the Walking Dead Season 2. It's free. You don't have to buy anything, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, especially for this one, because I remember it being... Now, I never remember that original screen that I just showed you guys there, with the shadow. I never saw that. But I do remember when I first got this game back in the day, it was... You were, like, sitting in a shower with a, like, it almost looked like you were caged in. And that's on the phone version, like I remember. But they changed it for this one. I just don't know. There's so much shit that they changed throughout the development of this game. For a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons. And I don't know. I kind of wish we had some of the original darker story elements in this game. It's still, like I said, it's still dark, but it could have been a lot more depressing. Which, I understand why they don't want that. Because Season 1 was full of hope. And while this season doesn't have much of it, it at least has a little bit more than what it originally had.
Then talk to me about coal. I'm gonna go look for more wood.
Where's the rest of your group?
I'm by myself.
Bullshit.
Clementine, run!
This too, yeah, when I was looking back at my playthroughs, back when I was like a kid playing this, the graphics were totally different too. While the graphics and the animations look more fluid in this one, it also seems like some spots like right here, man. Like, what is this? Was this in the original? I don't think it was. Like, the background. It's all weird.
Since you're pretty much on your own, what's your
Some
plan?
shit just doesn't look like it matches.
I don't know. I'm kind of on my own now.
Well, you're welcome to stay here if you
And
want.
I don't remember these graphical errors in the original game.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you do?
Who's Carver? You were in the woods with Krista.
Please.
Ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it. Come this way. Damn it, you get your asses over here, both of you.
That was another thing too, when I was looking back on my older videos, I definitely went with this guy, Nick.
God damn it! Nick!
So, I guess this is like the first time I went with Pete. I feel like I remembered like going back and replaying this and going with Pete, but I don't know. I don't remember much of it. So he probably dies or something, I don't remember. I guess we'll see.
Well, they shouldn't be able to get through that. On the downside, we can't get through them. What are you looking at? Staring ain't polite.
How are you feeling?
Well, other than this bite, I'm just peachy. Hand me that there.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
I got nothing to lose. Other than my Piggly Wigglies, of course.
Piggly Wigglies.
Bleed out like a stuck pig. What are you gonna do? Carry me out of here on your back? Hell. Just Just give me a minute.
Try to get some rest. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'll try to find something to help.
Whoa, he can stand all of a sudden? Interesting. Oh, I could give him my water, because I saved it.
Anything in that?
Not much. Here.
Thanks.
I'll keep looking around.
What's in there? Anything we can use? Give me one of those.
Damn, a
Probably
whole
tastes like
carton?
pine tar by now, but I'd smoke a dead coon's tail if you had one.
Will you show me how?
Will you show me how to do it?
Hell no.
Why not?
Ellen Breslin, San Bernardino boarding school, June '63. One pack and I was hooked. That broad couldn't kiss worth a damn. Got a light? Well, that tastes about as bad as it smells.
Now what?
We wait.
You know, I thought about that too. If you were in an apocalypse, how much it would suck if you were like a fiend for nicotine. Poke him. Damn.
Oh, damn it. I feel like 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound sack. Jesus. Stuck in this can the whole damn day. You want to hear something funny? I've
Looking
been
a little
thinking,
rough, man.
and I don't want to die. I never thought I'd be the kind of idiot to say something like that. But there it is. I'm scared, Clementine. Jesus, I'm scared.
You're going to be okay.
Oh, at least spare me the bedside bullshit.
Sorry.
Would you promise me you'll watch out for Nick? I love that stupid kid. No matter what you think, he is a good boy. He's been playing a tough hand, but he is a good boy.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. Been almost a day. They ain't gonna find us.
Where are you going?
I'm not getting out of this. You're gonna have to make a break for it. I'll buy you some time.
You're coming with me.
To do what? Die a couple hours later than now?
To say goodbye to Nick.
All right. I'll try. Well, like my daddy used to say, we're burning daylight. Let's get this over with.
Oh, so I can actually just leave him there? Oh, he's dead.
Ain't gonna work. Go on now. Find my nephew.
Come on.
Have to try.
I said go! God damn it, go!
Oh, definitely getting eaten right there. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. A lot of that is in this season. I bet you he would have died the other way, too. If I left him there, yeah, obviously he'd die. Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know.
Clementine, are you alright? Luke's not with you?
Where's Alvin?
What happened? It's been hours. Where are they?
Pete got bit.
What?
What happened?
Walkers.
My God.
Where were you? Where were you exactly?
Down by the stream.
We gotta go.
Just hold on a minute.
My husband is still out there. Get the guns. Luke and Alvin went out looking for you. I told them not to go. Damn it, Luke.
Clementine, can you please watch Sarah? She's upstairs. Just distract her. And don't tell her anything. She gets nervous.
Well, we should go with you.
It's too dangerous. You'll be safe inside. Just don't open the doors for anything. We'll be back soon.
Say cheese! I found this under the house. There was all kinds of old stuff. It's so cool. Take one of me. Come on, take one of me.
No.
Please?
I'm not in the mood.
Sorry, I just wanted to cheer you up. Isn't this the best? What's wrong? Where's my dad?
He'll be fine. Are you sure?
Sorry, I just need to... Hey, Luke's back.
I thought we got to... Is that a different episode? I swear to God we got to use... Is it because I don't want to be friends with her? Maybe that's it. I remember you get to train her how to use a gun. She aims it at you and you freak out. But now that I think about it, that never really mattered anyways. I don't know why they even gave us that option. But it is kind of weird. Yeah, this playthrough is a lot different than what I remember when I played it for the first time. I don't get to yell at Rebecca. I don't get to teach Sarah how to use a gun.
That's not Luke. Clem, I think I know him. He can't see me. You have to make him go away. Who is he? I don't remember.
Hello?
Clem, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Shh.
Hello? Hello there.
Who are you?
Well, actually, I'm your neighbor.
Neighbor?
That's right. My family and I are set up a ways downriver. I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into each other yet. What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is George, honey.
Liar!
Pleasure to meet you.
You are not George.
You mind if I come in for a bit? I've been out all morning and this heat has got me cooked.
Yes, I do mind.
This is a nice place. Is there anyone else around? You don't usually see cabins this big out here.
We have a big group. Lots.
Oh? How big?
Dozens. They'll be back soon.
And they left you here all alone. They must trust you. Well, I'll cut to the chase. I'm out looking for my people. 7 of them, to be exact. They've been gone a long while, and I'm worried they might have gotten lost. Maybe you've seen them. A couple of farm boys and an old man. Spanish guy and his daughter. Quiet girl. A bit taller than you. Big black guy. This big. And a pretty little pregnant lady.
That's a lot of people to lose.
Tell me about it. This whole damn thing's a pain in the ass. That looks like a damn tornado ran through here. Must be like close to 10 people with you?
More.
Just passing through, or you been here a while? Hey, listen, kid. I hope you're not one of those nuts headed up north, looking for Shangri-La. I'm not sure why you'd go anywhere after finding this place.
Just passing through. Going north.
Whole lot of people headed that way lately. Me, I don't get it. There's just as much nothing up there as there is down here.
Who have you met going north?
Oh, hell, a lot of folks.
Anyone named Krista?
No, not that I can recall. She a friend of yours? Where does this go?
Oh, I'll take it.
Well, it's a real nice place. Kinda cozy.
You know, I'm not necessarily bullshitting him, but kind of just
I
ignoring
knew
him.
a guy that always wore shirts like this. Doctor. Real smug son of a bitch. But a smart man.
I don't give
I
a
miss
fuck.
him.
I don't care.
You know, you're really not very polite for a little girl.
And you're not very polite for an adult. This is my house.
Fair point. Well, White's in trouble. 3 moves away from checkmate. What was that? I thought you said nobody's here.
I didn't hear anything.
When did I say that? I didn't say that. I said there were 10 people Dozens or whatever.
I told you, nobody's here.
Seems that way. Didn't mean to be rude. Couldn't just leave you here with a good conscience if someone was poking around, right?
Sure.
Who's this?
Well, it's a kid.
Yeah, looks like it was taken in this room. You have no idea who these people are, do you?
Do you know them?
Let me ask you this. When you met them, how much did they trust you?
What's your point?
If people don't trust you, how can you trust them? Well, I think I've troubled you long enough. I can let myself out.
But wait, who are you?
You have a real good day now.
Where is he? He's gone. What if he comes back? We need to find the others. We can't go outside.
Clementine.
Sarah,
They told me about Pete. You know where he is, right? Come on, let's go.
A man was here.
what?
What did she say?
Someone came to the cabin.
What?
Clementine talked to him.
You just opened the door for him?
Calm down, Rebecca.
Calm down? I am calm. You calm down.
I didn't open the door. He just came in. She's telling the truth.
Did he say his name? Did he say what his name was?
Maybe it wasn't him.
You know damn well who it was.
Yeah, but I think he was lying.
What?
I thought he said his name was George.
George?
Look, Clem, just tell us what he looked like. What was he wearing? Did he sound different?
He had a big brown coat.
Did it have a lining? A collar?
Yeah, fur. He talked about you, Dad. You're not gonna hurt anyone, are you?
Of course he won't, Sarah. Your dad's the nicest man I know, which is why he's not gonna do anything crazy or not nice, right?
You know these are bad people, sweetie. They will do or say anything to hurt us.
Alright, what do you think? Did it seem like he'd be coming back?
He saw a picture of me.
A picture? What were you doing taking pictures?
Carlos,
What?
you need to calm down. Alright, you're scaring your daughter.
It was Sarah's idea.
I don't care whose idea it was. He was scouting. We got lucky. He wasn't expecting to find us. Clementine must have surprised him. If she hadn't been there. Well, he was too smart to stick around, but he'll be back with the rest. We don't have much time.
He's right. Everyone pack up. We're moving out.
Alvin, wait.
We have to leave now, sweetie, before he comes back with more bad guys. But it's gonna be okay. Let's just go get your things.
Why did you leave his camp?
Because we had to. Clem,
Come on,
I don't know what
tell
he
me more
told
than
you,
that.
but William Carver is a dangerous man. He's the leader of a camp not far from here, and he's very smart. We were lucky to escape. Look, I'm sorry to involve you, but now that he's seen you, you'll be safer with us. We have to leave.
We have to find Pete. We'll get him on the way out, Nick. Clementine, you know where he was, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody grab your stuff. Let's hit the road. You said it was just up here?
Yeah, just a little ways.
Hey, Clem. Sorry if I gave you some shit back there. I'm just a little on edge. I still don't like what you did. Sneaking around on us and taking advantage of my husband. But I know you were in a tough spot.
Why is Carver after you?
After me? Oh, you mean us?
No, I
It's a
mean
long
you.
Story. He has a hard time letting go.
Oh yeah, I bet it is. I bet it's a hard story for
You
you.
know, none of us would make it on our own. Sometimes it's hard knowing just how dependent I am on everyone. I'm not used to that. I'm not comfortable with that.
I never understood why she
I'm
didn't
supposed
tell
to be a
everybody.
mom soon. Guess I need to work on my patience. Alvin and I still don't know what to call her. Or him if that man gets his wish. God help me. Any ideas? Clem?
There. That's where we were.
He's not in here.
This was the last place I saw him.
Maybe he's around here somewhere.
Keep your eyes open and stay in sight.
Pete! Anyone see him? Uncle Pete! Oh my God.
What happened? What the hell happened?
He's been shot.
He didn't have a gun. Who did this?
Son of a bitch.
We need to go.
He's gone. Nick, he's gone. We gotta get moving. Come on, man.
I feel like I remember this. Like, but how would Clementine show him if she went with Nick?
Tell me. Tell me how it happened.
He saved my life.
Well, that was Pete.
I'm sorry.
I'm worried about that kid. Keep an eye on him for me, would you? You sure you still want to come with us? Look, I know we got off to a rough start, and I can't make any promises it won't get rougher.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Well then, welcome to the party.
Yeah, thanks.
We're smarter than we look. I figure we got about 4 or 5 days to reach those mountains. Now, if they're tracking us, we should be able to lose them up there.
5 days?
It's gonna be okay, Beck.
We have to keep moving now. It's our only choice.
Oh yeah, remember this.
See anything?
She better see something. We've been walking for a damn week.
We've got to find some shelter.
There's a building on the mountain.
What's it look like?
It's big.
That sounds like a good place to spend the night.
Here, eat this back.
There's a lift or something.
Chairlift? Must be that ski resort.
I've never been skiing.
Beck and I went once.
It wasn't pretty.
There's the bridge.
And does it look passable?
I think so.
Good.
There's a little house by the bridge.
How big is it?
It's pretty small.
We have to cross that bridge. Let's go.
Hold on now. We can't all go sprinting across that thing, okay? We get spotted out there, we're gonna be trapped.
Going around that lake will take too long.
Right, but look, we've got no idea who's out there. Okay, I'm gonna sneak across, make sure it's clear before we bring the whole group over.
You think splitting up the group is a good idea?
Well, I never said it was a good idea, but it's better than risking everyone at once.
What's your plan?
Clem and I can scoot across low and slow, make sure nobody's waiting for us on the other side.
We'll have a tough time covering you from back here.
Well, we'll just turn back if it gets hairy.
Clementine should stay here.
She's what?
She's just a little girl, Luke.
She's a valuable little girl. I mean, hell, if she can sew up her own arm, she's fit to cross a bridge.
I can do it.
See? No problem. It's gonna be fine. Okay, we'll signal you guys in 10 minutes. Just watch for a light at the far side.
I can go too.
You stay with the group.
I'm fine, Luke.
I don't like this.
Yeah, well, when's the last time you liked anything, Carlos?
If something happens, I'll cover you.
Come on.
Yeah. If only you didn't cover us. Maybe things would have been better off in this story.
Sorry about that. I could really use your eyes, and right now I don't trust Nick to tie his own shoes. They're just still on edge after the Carver thing.
It's been 5 days. Why would Carver still be following us?
What's the most important thing in this world? What does everyone want? Even the gangs. You know, what do you think they're all after?
Family.
It's a tough world out there without people you can trust. Anyways, you can ask Rebecca, okay? I'm not gonna get in the middle of it. We've all made mistakes. Done things that we regret. It's not my place to talk about someone else's past, you know?
I know what that's like.
Yeah. Can't shoot him. Too much noise.
Let's take him.
I like your style.
Just 2 zombies, man.
I'll take the big one. You get Shorty. Wish we could use guns. We should be okay.
I've got the big one.
Hey, kid. Look, it's not like I don't know you have guts, but are you crazy?
Maybe I am.
Just stick with the plan, okay?
Yeah, let me get the big one.
Go ahead. Give it a good pull. It should come free.
I know. I've done this before, remember? In a shed.
Ooh. 'Cause you locked me in a shed.
Damn. Now, don't do that again.
Okay.
Okay. Clem, look, we'll figure something out. Behind you!
Oh shit.
Oh shit is right. That's what happens when you swear to Clem in Season 1. As Lee, she'll start swearing throughout Season 2, automatically.
Here, give it here. Thanks, Clem. Let's keep going. You see him?
Yeah.
Just play it cool. And you do the talking.
What? Why me?
I don't want to get in a fight. You really think he'd shoot a little girl? Just don't make any sudden moves. And don't piss him off. And don't tell him anything.
Is he with Carver?
It's hard to see. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Well, who's asking?
I am.
We're a little lost.
Lost, huh? Huh. You don't look like assholes. Are you assholes? No offense or anything, but you know how it is out here. You run into a lot of assholes.
You're the one holding a gun.
Touché. You folks headed north like everyone else?
Everyone else?
I see at least one group a day move through here. You all look the same. It's like a great migration of the dazed and confused.
Do you know Carver?
Carver? Like George Washington Carver? The peanut guy?
What? He's a man.
Never heard of him. But now I want some peanut butter, though. I gotta say, you two look like shit. If you need food, I've got some canned stuff in that station back there.
Well, that's, awful nice of you. What's the catch?
No catch. I've got plenty.
Well, all right then. Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Nice running into friendly faces out here. Like I said, I've got food and supplies back in the station. And if you want... What the fuck, man?
The hell is he doing?
Oh yes, Ben 2.0.
No, he's with us. Nick! No!
Put it down!
Stop!
Did I hit him? Where is he?
I told you not to shoot.
What? Who was that guy?
Why didn't you wait for a signal?
He was going to help us.
How do you know?
Damn it, Nick. I told you not to shoot.
How was I supposed to hear you? You gave me a clear shot.
That shot rang out for miles. We gotta get off this bridge. Let's go.
Who the fuck was that back there?
I don't know.
Looked like he had a gun on you.
That asshole drew on me. He was about to shoot.
Oh, was he?
I'm telling you, man, he drew first.
But that's not what it looked like to me.
It wasn't Nick's fault.
What did you see, Clem? Was that guy gonna shoot?
Fuck you, Luke. You've been on my case the whole week.
And why do you think that is, Nick?
I don't know. It happened so fast.
But you were right there.
Either way, you could have hit one of us.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Look, I know Pete was close to you, Nick, but you
Don't
can't...
fucking talk about him.
You think he was with Carver?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. But he fell over.
He fell off the damn bridge?
We have to keep moving.
I can't. I need a minute.
Fine. Luke, can I talk to you alone?
Hey, Clem, you got anything to eat? Beck's dying here.
Alvin, I told you I'm fine.
Sorry, I'm out.
Wish we still had those juice boxes.
Yeah, me too.
That man said he had food in the station.
Mind checking it out? Maybe we could spend the night here. A little small for us, though.
Why don't you go look?
I'm going to sit with Beck here for a minute.
Alvin, I told you I'm fine.
I'll be right behind you.
Yeah, go figure. Make the kid do all the work.
I had to kill my mom. Sounds weird when I say it out loud, huh? Luke always used to push me. I never wanted to go into business with him. I remember when he sold me on it. His big plan. Some fucking plan. Case of beer in, he just said, "Nick, we're burning daylight." And that was that. After 6 months, we were flat broke. I didn't care. We were having fun. I wish I was like him. I wish I could just keep moving all the time. I'm just not built like that. I'm sure they're talking about me right now. Look, he's becoming a danger to the group.
Pretty good impression.
Who was that guy? I swear. It looked like he was holding you guys up. I figured he was with Carver.
He seemed nice.
Damn. If Alvin is in front of me, he takes that shot. What a fucking mess. Maybe I am losing it. I don't know anymore. God, I'm hungry. What time is it anyway? Damn.
Excuse me.
Damn.
What's wrong?
I left my watch back at the cabin. It was Pete's. He gave it to me.
Oh yeah, I picked up his watch.
I found it back at the cabin. Let me grab it.
What? Really? Thank you. This means... Thank you, Clem. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to them.
Feels pretty good.
Man, and I thought we had it bad. Look at this dump. Guess he did have food. Man, fuck Nick. Nick's lost a lot of his people, that's for sure. But that doesn't give him any excuse to start shooting up strangers.
He's out of control.
That's what I'm saying. He keeps on like that, he's gonna get one of us killed. I mean, you ever know anyone to do a thing like that?
Yeah. Ben. A woman in our group? Oh.
Actually,
really?
yeah.
What happened?
A woman in our group. Her dad died, and then she just shot this other woman.
Damn. What'd you do?
We left her behind.
Damn. That's funny. She looks just like you. Hey, Clem, there's not a lot of food here, and Rebecca, well, she's eating for two. You think we can keep this just between us? I hate to even say it, you know, but... And I'd never go against the group, but I've got to put Beck and the baby first.
The whole group should decide.
I know you're right. It's just so hard right now. It's a shame. Nick was a good guy. He's still a good guy. He's just losing it. God knows we're not perfect. Hell, I'm glad you're with us, Clementine.
Something else that just popped in my head
The hell
too
is that?
was apparently there was supposed to be a bear fight in this season,
Walkers.
You got a problem
and
here.
Yeah, we saw
I think it would have been in the
All
fourth
right,
episode.
heading up.
Well, originally it started with like some sort of tiger fight or something that they scrapped really quickly in development, and then they replaced it with a bear fight, and then they scrapped that as well. But if I remember right, they used the assets of the bear fight in Telltale Game of Thrones. There's a bear fight in there.
My back is done being careful.
It's pretty interesting.
Doesn't look like anybody's home. Damn. Nailed down tight. I'll check around front.
I'll go with you.
Well, it'd be good to know if anybody's actually back there. Probably get a better view from up top. You'd have an easier time getting up there. You feel like taking a look? It'd be just like climbing a treehouse. Yeah, just a really tall treehouse.
What am I? A monkey?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Luke was
Just
a
take it
damn
slow,
good character.
and I'll catch you if you fall. Probably.
Got a good grip?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to jump rooftops downtown. Now that was fun.
That sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Goofy little character.
Yeah, it was. The trick was not to look down, though. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Just look at me, okay? You're fine. All right, just slow down. Just for a second, okay?
You just told me not to look.
Good point.
Made it.
See anything?
I can see the bridge.
Uh-oh. A light source.
It's really dark.
Nothing else to see here? Alright.
Wait, I see something.
Who could it be?
A light. Wait, there's another. Luke. Luke.
Oh yes. This is where we get to find out who it really is. I wonder if I can see it from here. Oh yeah. Can. Just barely make out who it is. Can y'all guess?
Listen, everyone.
Who is
just
it?
Stay
Who
calm.
are you? Are you trying to rob us? Excuse me, honey, but do I look like a fucking thief?
Everyone calm down.
Hey, man, you calm the fuck down.
Sarah, get behind me.
Just tell us who you are.
We ain't here to rob nobody. put the gun down,
Fuck
man.
that! Whoa, whoa!
Confirmed.
Whoa!
Please, just do what he says.
He lives again! Our boy Kenny.
Kenny.
Wait, you know this guy?
Clementine.
Hug Kenny. The only true option.
I'll take that as a yes.
These people with you? You can talk inside.
Great. I just started dinner.
Are you sure you don't mind?
It's gonna storm soon. Please, come in.
I was so happy to see Kenny when this first came out. This episode. Oh man, I was so hyped. I think I remember actually like tearing up. I was so happy.
Kenny and Sarita have been staying with us for several
Kenny
weeks.
is
Used to be a
probably
ski lodge,
one of my
obviously,
favorite characters
so
in
we
this
have plenty of
series.
food, and believe it or not, we still get some power from that wind turbine out front. We tend to keep most of the lights off at night to avoid drawing attention. But after we found this stuff in storage, we couldn't resist making an exception. What's funny?
Oh, nothing, Walt. Walter here's one smart sumbitch. Makes a mean can of beans, too.
Well, why don't you two catch up while I get some dinner started? Please, make yourselves at home. You can leave your things over there.
The hell we will.
Yeah, I'm holding on to my rifle. Thanks.
You're our guests here. There's no need to worry.
Tell him to put his gun down then.
Kenny?
Will you vouch for these people, Clem? If you tell me
No.
they're good, then I'm good.
Us. You were the one waving a gun around, man.
We're cool, okay? Hey, we're cool. We're cool.
I can't speak for everyone.
Beck, it's their home. We're not going to find another place like this tonight.
Dad, look! A Christmas tree.
Not now, Sarah.
Isn't it great? We found it all in storage.
It's amazing.
Good. If you'll all follow me, I'll show you where you can sleep.
Look at how happy Kenny is. Love it.
Still wearing this dirty old thing, huh? You know, I half expected to see Lee walk up next to you. You guys were like two peas in a pod. Oh shit, I didn't mean to... It's just hard not to think about it, you know?
I got him killed.
What?
It was my fault.
Oh, darling, don't say that. I know that ain't true. He made a choice, same as the rest of us. He was a hell of a guy. But my son, well, he took care of him. I'll never forget that. So, where'd you end up?
It was bad. Everything went wrong, like it always does.
Sounds like it ain't been easy for you. I'm sorry, darling. I wish I could have found you sooner. But everything's gonna be fine now.
Where have you been?
Oh, hell. All over after Savannah.
How did you get out of there?
For some reason, I tried to save that fucking shitbird Ben. Then it turned into a damn cluster. Couldn't help the kid, but I got out. Long story short, I got lucky. Real lucky. Spent a long time alone after that. And then I met Sarita, thank God. Gosh, it's great to have you back.
You two catching up?
Clem, this is my girl, Sarita. Ain't she beautiful?
Nice to meet you, Clementine.
Hey, Walt, where's Matthew? He's still out there rooting around?
Of course he is. Well, I'll start dinner.
Carlos, right? Mind if I steal your daughter for a secret mission?
Stay in sight, sweetie.
Can we do anything to help?
Use a hand outside. We got a lot of supplies to bring in before that storm hits.
Sure.
Clem, why don't you help Walt with dinner?
Hey, Clementine. Settling in well enough?
Yeah, thanks.
Excellent. Want to help me prepare a little dinner? So how do you know Kenny? He and Sarita have been a huge help. Matthew and I barely knew what to do around here the first week.
We're old friends. I met him after it happened.
When he was with Lee? Yeah, he only told us a little. Connecting with people is so important. I don't know what I'd do without Matthew. Gosh, you remind me of my students. I can't imagine what it's like growing up in the middle of all this.
I managed just fine.
Now you really do sound like one of my students.
And you sound like a teacher.
I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. Almost done. Would you do me the honor of tasting the first course, madam?
What is this?
Le Walter Surprise, an autumnal legume salad with a peach roux. Peaches and beans. That's all we got. Huh. Striking resemblance. Anyway, I'll take it from here.
Oh, I don't know if I noticed that in... Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I already know what happens. But for those of you who don't know, that is a very key, important part of the plot. Can of beans. Somebody else showed us a can of beans earlier.
Clem, we could use some help. Here, Sarah, you take this and string them up over there. You knew Kenny before. It must be incredible to see him again. When I met him, well, he's so different now.
Did he say anything about before?
No. He won't talk about before I met him.
Oh.
Everything takes a little coaxing these days. Perfect. Now we just need the topper.
We always had an angel on top of our tree.
My family didn't celebrate Christmas, but I still love the decorations.
Find a tree topper.
It's crazy. Why would they follow us this far?
I can't be sure.
It's been a week, man. We gotta be out of the woods.
We can't be sure. They might be tracking us.
Tracking? Who do you think they are? Ninjas?
Clem, Luke said you saw some people in the valley.
People? Way down there. How?
She's got binoculars, genius.
I think someone was following us.
How do you know? How does she know?
We have to assume they're back there. We cannot take any chances. We leave at dawn.
But we're safe here for tonight, right?
Clementine, you talked to that man Walter, right? What did he say? You didn't tell him anything about us, did you? We have to be careful.
Something's wrong. They have the same kind of food that we found in the station.
What? That doesn't mean anything.
It could have been stolen.
What if it wasn't?
Look, I don't care what that man said. We're staying here tonight.
Just talk to the rest of them. They trust you. See what you can find out. I'm gonna go find Luke.
Honey, I don't feel so good.
Heck, what's wrong?
I just need something to drink.
You got it. I'll be right back.
Are you okay?
Just got a little dizzy. I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to raise a child? I mean, how can anyone now?
I don't know.
Yeah, that makes two of us. I know it's gonna be hard, but at the same time, I already feel a little less lonely. Because I know that no matter what happens, I'll get to meet someone new. She's kicking. Wanna listen?
She
That food smells good, huh?
is a boy named Alvin Jr.
Okay. We're gonna get you something soon.
Can I?
Guess they don't know that yet.
She's gonna be a runner. It's not his.
Whose is it then?
If Alvin finds out, he'll kill me. I don't know what to do. I can't believe I'm asking a little girl for advice. But I guess nothing's weird anymore.
I wouldn't say anything.
There's my man.
You all right, baby?
I'm fine, you big dope.
Just need to get some food in you. Thanks for staying with her, Clem. Can you go ask that Walter guy when we're gonna eat?
I love you, silly bear.
I hate it when you call me that.
I know, but I mean it.
I love you too. You get some rest now.
She looks so cool.
Beautiful. I used to love this time of year. You know, now that your friends are here, this place is starting to feel like a real home. Matthew and Walter are amazing people. Honestly, it's dangerous to be this kind, but they can't help it. Wait until you meet Matthew. He's a real character. The first time he met me, he called me Rita.
What does Matthew look like?
Oh, he's a handsome man. Little shorter than Walter. He should be back soon. Clem, I wanted to ask you, does Kenny seem different to you? I didn't know him before, and, well, I'm curious. He has good days and bad days like everyone else.
I haven't noticed.
Oh, well, let me know if you do.
Well, you three have been busy.
Kenny, isn't it great?
I got it, hon.
I think I can manage, Ken.
I said I got it.
Always has to play the gentleman. But I'll tell you, when I met him, he couldn't lift a fly.
Well, everyone, dinner is served. Come on, let's eat.
You okay, man?
Yeah, I wish I hadn't pulled that trigger.
Just try to forget about it.
Right here, Clem.
Fuck yeah, fuck you. I'm going with Kenny.
Here you go, Clem.
So, Clem, we were just talking. What's the deal with the kid? And what's his name? Luke? He in charge? You trust him?
Kenny, please.
Sarita, we don't know these folks.
They seem nice.
Yeah, well, gators seem nice too, till they bite your damn arm off.
I don't know yet. I haven't been with them long.
Takes a while before you know a man for real.
That's true. I'm still learning about Kenny.
Not the snoring again.
It's like sawing logs. Redwoods.
That guy, Big Al, he said they were on the run.
Some people are after them.
Well, you don't have to worry about that no more. They'll go tomorrow and you can stay here.
Absolutely. Honey, you stay with us as long as you want.
She's staying for good.
If that's what she wants.
Thank you.
Of course.
This is like a dream. Damn it, I am so happy right now. I can't even tell you. Hey there.
Hey.
Hope you like the food.
Oh, it's great. Thank you.
Peaches and beans. Great for nutrition. Not too great on the way out, though, I tell you. So, it's Luke and Nick. Luke and Nick. You guys sure do look like a match.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying you look like good friends, that's all.
So, what was your plan here? Hold out for the winter?
Actually, we were thinking of moving on. Somewhere up north. Ever heard of a place called Wellington?
Wellington? The hell is that?
A place.
What kind of place?
A good one, Einstein.
Yeah. Krista and I were going there.
Supposed to be a big camp up near Michigan.
Michigan?
You got a hearing problem, kid? Yeah, Michigan. Think about it. Fresh water, lots of land, and cold-ass winters so the walkers get slow.
Sounds like bullshit.
Listen, Vanilla Ice, I don't know what your deal is, but you're more than welcome to take off in the morning.
That'd be just fine by me.
What's the deal with these guys, Clem?
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
It's fine, Nick. We're not staying.
She's staying.
What? Excuse me?
Luke, listen to him.
I have been, but...
Kenny's my friend.
Yeah, Luke, shut
No,
up.
Please, there's no need for this. Now look, we've all had a long day. Please eat.
Yeah, eat your bowl of nothing. Your empty bowls.
Pass me that can, Duck.
Duck? Who's Duck?
Kenny.
Hey, Clementine, would you, lend me a hand outside for a moment? I'm sorry about that. You know, I used to be a teacher, and I remember what it's like to be caught in the middle of two cliques. I suspect they'll find common ground soon enough. It may take a little time, but that's just how these things work. Everything will be fine. Listen, relationships are like any machine. You don't throw them out when they break down. You get your hands dirty, and you grease the wheels.
I want to stay with you and Kenny.
Then stay you shall. I know that'll please Kenny.
I missed him.
And he missed you, I can assure you. They say the world is over, but I'll tell you a secret. It's not. People are more political now than they ever were before. In the end, we can't change the world. All we can do is continue to learn from each other, to empathize and use our heads. All war is a symptom of man's failure as a thinking animal. Steinbeck. Have you read him? Well, we have plenty of time to catch you up on your reading. My partner Matthew is amassing quite the literature collection. I think you'll like him. In any case, the point is, as long as we have our wits about us, we can always make the right choice. Right?
It's never that easy.
What's the matter, Clementine? Is there something you want to tell me? You can talk to me, Clem. There's almost nothing you could tell me that would surprise me. I can promise you that.
I'm worried about your friend. I think that...
Don't worry. Matthew will be back soon, and everything will be fine.
But I think...
Hey, kids, what are you two talking about?
Oh, politics.
The hell?
Well, being from Florida, I would imagine you know all about politics, Kenny.
Man, I know one advantage of living in the apocalypse is not dealing with that shit no more. I was just gonna check the windows round back before this storm hits. Give us a hand?
Sure.
Oh yeah. Bonnie.
Miss?
Please, do you have any food?
Are you okay?
I saw the house and I have a family. We're starving. We live down there.
Of course. Why don't you come in, Miss...
Bonnie.
Walt, I don't know. You just gonna let her in like that?
It's fine, Kenny.
We don't know this girl.
Then we'll have to get to know her. Right, Clem?
Walt.
How much damage can this poor woman do?
It's too dangerous. We can't let her in. Thank you. Really, but that storm will be on us soon, and I gotta get back to my family.
I'll bring something out to you then.
You don't have to do that.
No, it's fine.
What about your people?
We've got plenty. You stay put. I'll be right back.
I have a little girl like you.
Liar!
How old are you, sweetie?
None of your business.
None of your business. I'm sorry. I didn't mean nothing by it, hon.
Here you are, miss.
This is too much.
Don't mention it.
I don't know how to thank you.
Just help someone else down the line.
Thank you so much. I'll be going now.
You stay safe.
You too.
Clem, go on inside and get to bed. Walt and I gotta talk for a second.
Clementine. Don't freak out. Listen, okay, I gotta tell you something. That guy on the bridge was Walter's friend. I knew something was off, so I asked Sarita about their friend. Now they're all worried he's not back yet.
I know he was. For sure.
Damn it. Damn it, Nick. I don't think Walter knows yet, so we have to keep this quiet. I mean, who knows what the hell he'd do if he found out.
I won't say anything.
Okay, good. Now, do you still have that knife? Because if it was Matthews and Walter sees it, he's gonna put two and two together.
It's with the other weapons.
Okay, well, go get rid of it. And I'll find Walter and run interference. Oh, and, keep an eye out for Nick.
I'm right here. What's up?
Oh, it's nothing, man. I just wanted to check and see if you're okay.
You coming to tuck me in?
Yeah, something like that.
We have to tell you something.
Hey, if there's something going on, I want to know.
No, just go back to bed, Nick.
What should I do here? I don't know what I did originally. Check this out here. I'll look this up quick. I don't know if this does any different. Walking Dead Season 2, Episode 2. Go photo. Not. Oh. So if Nick sees the picture, he will apologize? I thought that if whatever you say, Nick says the opposite. That's interesting. I think in my original playthrough, what did I do? I don't remember. If Nick doesn't see the picture, he won't say anything. Okay. Well, I probably won't say anything to Walter this time around because I think I told him. Let's not show the picture to him.
I'm serious. You guys can talk to me.
It's nothing, really. Forget it.
Look, Clem, just go do that thing, alright? Come on, Nick, let's go find a beer or something.
It's gone. Walter, put the knife down.
I always liked this knife. Gave it to Matthew when all this started. I know he's dead. Who did it? Was it that kid? What's his name? Nick? Heard him talking earlier, something about shooting a man. I could see it. I could see it on his face. Wasn't sure then. But now?
We didn't do anything.
Where'd you get the knife then?
We found it in the shack.
Is Nick a good man? Or is he just like everyone else?
I don't remember what I said in the original.
Is he just one of those fuckers who don't give a shit about anyone but themselves?
He is. He's a good guy, Walter.
I feel like his life is dependent on these choices.
Going out alone. I told him something like this would happen, but he wouldn't listen. No, Matt always knew best. What's going on?
You need to tell him.
Tell him what?
What happened on the bridge?
No!
Tell me what you did. Just tell me, son. Tell me what happened.
From a distance, it looked like anyone.
What the fuck?
I thought he was gonna shoot my friends, and I shot Matthew. It happened real fast. I didn't know if I hit him, but I did, and I didn't mean to.
Do you know what you've done to me? Do you have any idea?
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Walter.
So he always does the opposite then. I remember in my playthrough, the first time, you did the opposite of what I said.
Walt, what's going on? The storm's got it spinning out of control. That sound's gonna draw walkers. We gotta shut it down now.
Hey, help me. Carry the guns.
Guns?
That thing's a damn dinner bell. What the hell was that? Damn it! Transformer must have gone. Gotta check it. I could use a hand. I'll go with you.
I'm going to.
No! It's too dangerous. Rest of you, get this thing shut down.
Does anyone know how to do this? Great.
I can do it.
Okay, then watch your back. Nick, scan the trees with me.
Yeah, let the kid do everything. Again.
Something ain't right.
Yeah. We don't have much ammunition.
We gotta get back to the lodge. They're behind us!
Don't just stand there, damn it, run.
Run! Go! Keep moving! Get to the lodge!
We could quite literally just run to the door right now. I don't know why it...
Somebody help me! Please help me!
I feel like he shoots him if you... There's gotta be some sort of way he dies there. I thought I remembered that.
Let's get inside!
Depending on what you tell Walter.
Clementine, are you okay?
What the hell?
Howdy, folks. Where's Rebecca?
Carver.
It's nice to see you, too.
Dad! Sarah!
Inside.
It's you.
Keep moving.
Friend request in the middle of a stream? Interesting. I'll have to add that back later.
Leave this fucking place, Bonnie? Power and everything. A lot of windows, though. It's fucking huge. Bill's gonna hate it. Now the rest of them could be anywhere.
Man, how the fuck are we gonna cover these guys and look for them too?
Johnny, cover that window.
Listen, I'm only gonna ask you once. Where's Rebecca?
Sarah, look at me. It's gonna be okay. Oh!
Ah! Rebecca! Rebecca! Our baby deserves to be raised in a place of safety. I know you're out there. And Alvin, Luke, and the girl. This is real simple. You want this over quick. You all play nice. And show your faces.
My dad, please.
He'll kill him.
No, Alvin.
We gotta go down there.
I can't do that.
I think in my original playthrough, I
You need a doctor.
think I snuck off.
Kenny.
How the hell am I supposed to know?
He won't kill a doctor.
He'll do anything. Clem can sneak out. Find Luke.
What the hell is she gonna do? And you heard him. Carver knows she's with us.
Just stop! Don't hurt my dad, please!
We're going down there.
He'll kill you.
Fuck you. Shoot him! Somebody just shoot him!
Clem, go get help.
He'll kill him, Beck.
He'll do it anyway.
You don't know that.
Say goodbye, Carlos.
Don't look, sweetie. Don't look.
Dad!
Nobody? Well, that's disappointing.
Just go, Clem.
He's gonna kill him. Rebecca, we have to give up.
Bill, stop!
Oh, got a chat here? Oh no, not a chat. Oh, it's a raid on Twitch, right? This isn't not YouTube. No, it's Twitch. It is I, Daisy. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
You don't want to do this. Please, let these people...
How was your stream?
Just shut up.
I love the emojis. How's it going? How's it going?
I can't. They'll see.
Hi, I'm playing season 2 as well. Oh, nice. Have you ever played The Walking Dead before? Or is this your first time?
Don't move.
I've played this before, many years ago. Uploaded it to YouTube and everything. It was kind of the basis of my whole channel was from these games.
Watch them.
So I thought it was kind of nice to come back, play the definitive, can't even talk, definitive edition. Thank you for the follow. Oh boy, I can't even keep up with the chats here. Oh, there goes Walter. Domed him.
No!
This is my first time playing. What do you think of it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are in for a treat.
I didn't want to do this. But you ain't leaving me.
This is my favorite season out of all of them.
Here's what's gonna happen.
There's a lot of cut content. I was yapping about it before at the start of this stream.
I'm gonna put a bullet in the back of their head. Or you can give up now.
Wait, hold on. I gotta convince Kenny. I need to tell Kenny to come back.
Hi, Alvin.
You motherfucker.
Alvin!
No! Tell him to stop! Kenny, stop!
You remember George, Alvin? You see, I do. I remember a guy that was your friend named George. I remember when you murdered him in cold blood. Why? Because you didn't.
Oh, in cold blood. Okay, so that's where the cut content version of episode 3's title came from.
Bill, no! We'll do whatever you want.
I got a lot of people killed in this episode. Yeah, if I remember right, Alvin can die. I believe Nick can die. Walter dies. Who's the other guy? Matthew?
We can do this all night. Is that what you want?
I'm so close to the end here. Once this ending pops up, I will start going off about how, no spoilers, but just what I like about this season so far. All the cut content. Not all of it,
Where's
but
Luke?
up to this point. Because I'm also trying to keep it slightly spoiler-free for mainly my YouTube audience. I've noticed a lot of them have not played this game yet either.
I warned you not to follow him. Look
This was
who's
such a great season.
You're safe now. We're going
It's
home
very dark though.
as a family. Round them up. We're heading back to camp.
Got a chat on YouTube from Kenny. Hey, I'm Kenny. It's Kenny, guys! Holy shit. Carver is scary as hell. Yes, Michael Madsen did an amazing job. He's honestly, I think, my favorite villain from this series. Okay. That is the ending of this. Okay, here's the preview. And then I'll get into my yap sesh about this season.
I don't know if we could have saved Walt, but I know one of us didn't just give up.
Yeah, I know. The folks are sore over what happened. But let's remember, these are our brothers and sisters, and they all have a vital role to play in this community. They strayed from the flock, yeah. That don't mean they can't earn their way back into the fold. I don't mean we can't find it in our hearts.
Yeah, it's me watching on my boat. Team Kenny as always. The boat god himself.
Choose not to accept our love. Surely wish that they had. The storm is on the way.
It's interesting. I don't know why they switched it out to a radio when it used to be a pistol that he hit him with. Alright. Here are all of my choices. I think the only one that looks slightly different is Left to Find Kenny and the dinner table one. Seemed like a lot of people went with Kenny for those in the original playthrough that I had back in like 2014, 2013, whenever this game came out. Anyways, I love Kenny. He's the best. I agree. He's my favorite character in this. Aside from Lee and Clementine, of course, but I don't know if you've heard about the cut content of this game. But let's see here. I know I'm missing some chats here. I'm sorry. It's awesome that you're playing this game again. Are you trying to make very different choices? Yeah, see, my memory isn't the best, but I'm trying to remember like most of the choices that I did. Season 1 I unfortunately never got to put on my YouTube channel, but Season 2, I think I'm doing different choices for the most part. I am trying to keep... No, because Alvin was... Oh no, I think I remember way back when, Alvin actually died in this episode for me. But then when that third episode came out, I remember this was a big thing. A bunch of choices got fucked up for a lot of people. And then Alvin was alive all of a sudden in episode 3 for me. So, yeah, that's kind of confusing. I probably should have went with the other one just to see what happens. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Alright, now that we're to this point with everything, with Kenny being here and everything, I know I was talking about cut content before. I didn't really bring this up. But now that Kenny is in the story, it's not much of a spoiler. Everybody knows that he's alive. For my audience. A big piece of cut content, and I'm glad it was cut, but at the same time it would have been interesting, is Kenny used to actually have the place of Carver in the original script. They changed that though. It's interesting because, you know, I feel like it would have been interesting to see Kenny in the position as Carver, where he's losing his mind and like killing your new group of friends and like holding him hostage and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know. It's good that they got rid of that because I don't think Kenny, realistically, Kenny wouldn't be like that. No way, I can't imagine Kenny being in Carver's role. Another crazy thing, again, I can't say too much on this. I'm trying to be very vague with this. It's not much of a spoiler though, because it doesn't actually happen. This was supposed to be the final season of the series, and Clementine was supposed to die at the end of the season. And that's not even like... I mean, a lot of people did like data mining and all that stuff, but that was actually confirmed by the voice actors. That at the end of the season, Clementine was supposed to freeze to death. And again, I'm being vague with that because there was other characters involved. but I'm being very vague with that because I don't want to spoil too much. Let me just show you really quick what this, I know people that have been watching since the start are probably like, oh god, here he goes again with this fucking screen. But I love it. I love... check this out. I actually still have it pulled up here. Is the original episode 5 title chapter screen. What it was supposed to look like. Here, let me just pop this up here. Boom. Boom. Like I said before, this was supposed to be a lot more of an eerier season. It's still very dark, but it was supposed to be a lot darker. Original was called Better to Sleep. I think now it's called No Time Left or something, and it has a zombie right here. But the original had no zombie, it had Clementine out here. Here's what it sounds like. Pretty eerie, right? Honestly, very, kind of drives the point home of how dark this episode was supposed to be. And if we go back further... Sorry, I don't want to yap too much, but here's what the original screens look like. I'm only going to show my favorites, but... Well, there's that one. There's this one. Different audio, different angles. But the two that really strike it home for me of how eerie and dark it was supposed to be was episode 3 and episode 4. Again, they still slightly look like this, but there's a lot that has been changed in the final version. And then, where is episode 4? But yeah, pretty interesting stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff, and like I said, I did a little digging. A good channel to watch on YouTube for all of this would be a channel called In Cold Blood. There's a lot of information about all the cut content in this season, and there is a lot. And again, I'll go through all of it once I finish this season, because I'm not trying to spoil anybody, but this season is dark. It could have been a hell of a lot darker. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you enjoy this season. It is my favorite season in the series because it is just so dark. I mean, like I said, the original concept was even darker, which is insane because I think this season is already really depressing. Well, as season 1 has a little bit of hope, this one does not. A lot of unhopeful things that happen. Oh, there we go. They kept the song. Thank God. I'm so glad they kept the song for Definitive Edition. I love this season so far. I'm very interested to see what you will think of when the season ends. And I'm very interested to see the people that are watching on YouTube and on the Twitch too that have not finished the series or the season. Don't spoil yourself, for the love of God, please. Just... It might be hard, but definitely try to keep yourself spoiler free. I know what happens, but it is so much more impactful if you don't know what happens. I'm so worried for the season will... Wait, what? Chat box is so weird right now. I'm so worried how the season will end, but I'm really excited. I've been lucky so far and haven't seen spoilers. One good thing that I like about this season is there are several endings you can end up with. So unlike the previous season, there's quite a few endings, depending on your choices. But I don't know. This season is just a very dark, depressing season. But it kind of, you know, it pays off in the end. It is so hard for me not to yap about spoilers because I want to yap about this season, but I can't. I'm not going to, but when I'm done with this season, I will go through everything about the cut content and, you know, just the season itself. It's so good. And I guess, like I said in the last stream too, it's almost more realistic than season 1, or the other seasons as well. If somebody is to die, there is no heroic death. Just like, you know, like what you had for your playthrough on this episode. Like, Alvin has a chance to die, Nick has a chance to die, and there's no, like, you know, they didn't have a good death. They just die. That's it. And while, like, it felt like the deaths in season 1 more, for the most part, were more heroic. You know, you had Chuck, who died saving Clementine. You had Ben, who died determinately. It depends on your choices, but he died for, like, a selfless cause. And if he doesn't die for the selfless cause, then Kenny goes out. I mean, not really, but it looks like he dies for a selfless cause. You know, Lee, I mean, almost everybody in the series in that season died a good way, like a more heroic way. And this season's just like, people just fucking die, man. They don't even have good deaths. And also, I think the other thing that really helps with this season too, as it gets further in, I mean, you can kind of see it on this screen already. It's like they're trying to tell you, but the weather starts to change, and it's a lot more like colder weather climate, like winter time climates, which also kind of fit like the theme of the series, or the season at least. Yeah. So I showed you guys the cover, the chapter screens. These are what they normally look like, or at least this is what they look like on the definitive edition. They do look slightly different from the original, but not by much. And the ones that I was showing you on the video that I just put on the screen, that is from either like before development, depending on which screen you're looking at, it's either pre-development, during development, or after the episode got released. Like, for example, like this 5th one right here, I don't think it ever changed. I think it was always like this on release. But I was kind of talking about this at the start of this stream as well. If you go on your phone and download the free version of The Walking Dead Season 2, you can see what I'm talking about, because for the phone version, they never updated the screens. So this screen, and this screen, and this screen are all the old versions of what the screens used to be, which had a much more like eerie, like psychological horror aspect to it, which the original concept of this season was supposed to be all like basically a horror game. A lot more creepier than it was. But yeah. My choices so far. My choices for the first episode. My choices for the second. I will say I'm very excited when I see people playing this for the first time, especially Season 2. I am very, very excited to see what your reaction will be to this episode and this one. These two are the most depressing episodes, I think, in the entire series. They're so rough. And even though it's not the original chapter screen, it still kind of has that vibe of something's not gonna be happy in this episode, you know? And on top of that too, I don't know if you noticed this, but I always went crazy about this, and a lot of other fans did back in the day. But if you look on your right side, the person in the hood right there, if you turn up the brightness, it's Eddie from 400 Days, which I was a huge fan of Eddie. And Eddie was supposed to have a much larger role in the original concept. Well, I don't think that one's totally confirmed, but there's a lot of, like, evidence, like, kind of pushing it in the direction of Eddie was supposed to have a much larger role. But I don't know. Telltale during the development of this season had so much shit that was cut. And a lot of times for really dumb reasons, too. Like, just because, like, you know, the team would have something amazing, the developers, they would develop something, and it would be, you know, this episode was ready to go, and then management all of a sudden's like, no. And they would just have them rewrite the whole thing. Let's see here. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'll probably play episode 4 early next week. I look forward to it. Hold on. Let me give you a follow here on Twitch. Can I do that from OBS? I can. There we go. I'll have to check it out. I'm excited to see what your reaction to these 2 episodes will be. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping so much because, yeah, there's a lot to say, but I'm gonna save all of it for when I beat this episode right here for stream. But yeah, appreciate the likes, appreciate the support. Thanks everybody for tuning on in. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. If you guys are watching on Twitch, check out the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, check out the Twitch, xAustishx for Twitch. YouTube is just Austish. The pop-ups are in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And yeah, I'll definitely be playing more of this Walking Dead. I'm gonna play it to the end. Love this series. But yeah, not much else to say. Trying to contain my excitement. But yeah, appreciate it, everybody. Hope you all have a good night. Thanks for tuning in.